In the wake of the NEET paper leak case, the centre is preparing to step up action under the Public Examinations Preparation of Unfair Means Act 2024. Sources are saying that the government is planning to set up fast-track courts in 4 states to ensure day-to-day hearings against the accused. The move is aimed at speeding up trials and ensuring swift legal action in examination malpractice cases. Let me go across to my colleague Atul Ranjan, who joins us with more on this. Atul, sources are now telling us that the government is planning to set up these fast-track courts in 4 states that will have daily hearings regarding cases of examination malpractice.
Well, yes, all of these developments we are learning comes after the Prime Minister Modi himself made a tweet earlier in the day where he promised, of strict action against all the paper leak perpetrators. And he announced himself that, fast-track courts would be established to ensure swift and stringent punishment for those involved in the examination malpractices. Additionally, he also said that, officials have been directed to take necessary measures to protect the integrity of the students' examination. And now what we are learning is that the action, procedures regarding the same has already begun. In fact, the central government is accelerating some legal proceedings in the NEET UG paper leak case, which, the investigation was already underway. At least a dozen people were already arrested. Now the government is planning to ensure daily hearings and, rapid trials against the NEET accused. And the center is in this matter also closely coordinating with the state governments. And at least what we're learning is that, 4 specific fast-track courts, different high courts are supposed to be established, be it the Bombay High Court, the Delhi High Court, the Calcutta High Court, and the Madhya Pradesh High Court. These 4 have been initially prioritized by the government to set up the fast-track courts for this kind of, paper leak examinations and, trials of such cases. Now, obviously, the central government is acting under the, Public Examinations Prevention of Unfair Means Act, which was, adopted in 2024, this law particularly covers all the computer-based and written entrance examinations that sort of is managed by the NTA. NTA, as you know, has been at the receiving end of all the wrath of students as well as opposition for the paper leak recently. But the government seems to be now, pulling up its socks to act on all the NEET paper leak case accused, as well as to wrap up the whole trial and the process for it as soon as possible.
All right. Thank you so much, Atul, for all that information. We are now shifting our focus to some other news coming in.